Hello. Yes, this is my first video in English about numerology and about a very holistic numerology method. First of all, please excuse me if my English is not always that good. Perhaps there are also wrong words, or it takes a little bit longer. Perhaps sometimes I speak a little bit slowly. Yes, it's not my mother language, the English, but yes. This is now a wish, to speak also in English about numerology, because not only in Germany, Switzerland and Austria people are interested, but also in other parts. Yes. Okay, now it's about nearly 29 years. I'm working with a very fantastic numerology system, and I also teached. That was especially between 2000 and 2010. I also taught in abroad, in Hungary, yes, and this is also, I will do it in the future, to teach also in abroad, because I'm sure when you see this video, this kind of numerology you have never seen before. I show you the picture. This picture I show you. It's like a horoscope. Not an astrology horoscope, but a number horoscope, some kind of ground horoscope. It's this one. There are different parts on it, very interesting parts on it. This one, for example. So the certain mind picture, where it starts all, it's the beginning of all, So here, this is the certain soul picture with different soul levels. Yeah, okay. And this one is a body picture. The body picture, yes, that's right. You can put numbers, yes, on your body, your numbers of birth, of your birth date. And this part, the over on the top, it's an additional. It's an additional to these three pictures. So, solare Zahlen. Okay. Yes. I mean, this picture I have shown you, this is this is really a holistic system, and you can believe me. Perhaps you don't know other, but it's you are much more than a 4 or a 5 or a 8 or a 2 or a 9 and so on. Normally people only know, I'm a 5 or I'm a 6, but as you have seen, when you have a good feeling, a good intuition, or perhaps you are a medium, or something like that, or sensitive, yes, in English, then you can feel that this one, it's real, you know. It's really fantastic. So in these nearly 30 years I work now with this method, I have worked with more than 1,000 pictures, birth dates, and I know what it is, how good it is, you know. And I would say, you know, it's if you are really interested in numbers, yes, in a real numerology methods, then you have to contact me, you know. It's possible to come to abroad to give lessons, to give lectures, to give seminars to a interested group, you know. You are there if you know people who are interested to learn this, like a group, a bigger group in Hungary did, yes. So you can contact me. I'm also specialized in writing, you know, in writing pages, you know. I use this ground picture, and then I write 9 or 10 pages, you know, from A to Z, all important things you have to know about your life. Also, for example, what you have to know, what possibilities, strengths, yes, talents, potentials, tasks, yeah, life tasks, yeah, things, very interesting things. For example, you know, what has to do with health, you know, the body picture, really deeply analyze, personal analyze, you know. I do writings, I can make it also for you, because this is really very good, because not everybody can come for just for a day, or just for 1.5 hours to Sengol, where I live, St. Gallen. That's a town near, you know, in the corner Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. This is near Lake of Constance, Bodensee in German. Yes, here I live, and I also do sessions as a personal sittings or sessions. Is that right in English? So yes, but people who are living far away, it's a very good thing to make these written works, you know, these expertises, or, you know, these explanations about your birth date. You know, this is this picture here. It has to do. The start is the key is in the birth date. Yes, that's true, and I can tell you some important things, you know, specialties, yes, about these methods, you know. Very special is, as you have already seen, are the three principles, yes, spirit, soul, and body. You know, these are three very important principles a holistic method have to have. Yes, so otherwise it's not holistic. You know, there are a lot of easy numerology systems. I don't know. They are. I don't say that they are bad. You know, but they are not really holistic, you know. And this is very important to know. These three principles are, I mean, this is somehow that this is the spirit principle, but it's the mental picture. This one is the soul principle. It has to do with the psychic, you know, psychic Seele, psychic with your mood, how you feel. I think you understand. And this is the third one, the third principle, you know, the body picture. Yes, this is very, very important. And then you see there are in the picture you don't see it in another method, in another numerology methods. There are blue and red numbers. Yes, both of them are possibilities, strengths, potential, but as the color also shows, you know, the blue numbers are static numbers. You have to work on it, you have to train, you know, so they will become, or it is possibility to reach a strength, yes, but you have to train. Just alone, it's not automatic, you know. But the red numbers, you know, they are stimulating numbers. Their possibility, strengths, they come normally more or less automatic. You come to the points or to the tasks, so this is a little bit easier. And then you also see, for example, here on this position 1, you know, in the mental picture of mine, you see a blue and a red number together, as a blue and red together. Here it is really important that you fulfill the task, because here there is special pressure with this red and blue number stations. Genau. Yes. What it is also very, very, very special with these methods, yes, is how to handle with numbers. You know, normally, perhaps you know the same. Normally, you just, when you see, for example, a number 34, then you just then you add and then you make a 7. Also 3 plus 4 makes 7. But this is not really the point, or this is not very wisely, not very good to do. First of all, it is very important to know following things. You know, here you see the 13. You know, the number 13, one of the most important numbers. Yes, I know of course that sometimes the number 13 in some countries, it's not a very, you know, it means that perhaps there could be bad luck and so on, but this is silly things, you know, silly things, because the 13 is one of the most important number, you know, for all sorts of developings in our university. Yes. So, but I wanted to tell you some laws. You know, always when you see a number, you have to know that the here the position of the 1, that means the first number within this number. Also here this part is the main task. So all numbers from 10 to 19 have that main task of the 1. Also or in other words, with the number 10 to 19 you have to fulfill the task 1. Yes, and the 1 has to do with personality, also with your individuality, your personality, to be an authentic person, with your own thinkings, you have your own meanings, the individuality, yes, and so on, but you have to fulfill the 1, yes, and the second number within this number, here the 3 shows the how I have to fulfill the task, the main task. But then the number 1, how to fulfill. And so this is with every number, for example with the number 24, the 4 shows how to fulfill the task with the 2. Yes? I will, as I told you before, this is now the first video I make. So, but in the future, of course, I will do more videos, and for example, I will explain the numbers 1, also 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, also the 10 ground numbers. For sure I will explain also in English and some other videos. But this is a very important law. You cannot. It's not forbidden to add. Add number 1 and 3 and make afterwards or to get a 4. That's not wrong, but it's, I would say perhaps the 4th or the 5th priority, but not before, but not in the beginning. First of all, when you see a number as a number with 2 Ziffern, I say in German, also with the numbers from 10 to 99. When you see those numbers, it's always important to look first. What is the link, or how are working these 2 numbers together? What's going on here with the 1 and the 3? What are doing those 2 number forces? And there is an additional law. It is that that tension. Yes, more or less it is so that the number behind the 3. This why I put this, why I made this one here. This one. The 3 wants to dominate the 1. This is all with all these numbers from 10 to 99, that the number behind is would like or wants to be dominant to the first number, or to the main task number. Okay, perhaps this was a little bit, it was not complicated to understand, but I didn't find I didn't find the words, but also the best words. But I think you understand what I said. The main thing is that that it is not it is not only to add a number and then, and, it's too, it's not very good, yeah, the number 0 to the number 9, it's really the number you can interpret, but from number 10 on, from the number 10 on, you have to see what two number forces are doing together. Exactly. Now I check if I have to tell something else, because if I told you now in this video the most important things, I think yes. Also, I mean, you have seen now that this method is very extensive, with these pictures, and if somebody is really interested in numbers, then it is worth it could be to learn about. Genau. Okay, it was a pleasure for me to do this video, first time in English. Yes, this is time now to do it, I know, because also I did it also now because it's the time now in March 18 that I rebuild, that I renew, yes, to make my homepage, better. Yes, it's like a renovation of my homepage. So when the new homepage will be ready, with the same name I had before, as a Lebensgestaltung, then it will be also some parts in English or some explanations, and I will also tell people or show people that they could have teachings, explanations when they want. Okay, thank you for watching my video, and yes, I will do other videos in English. Bye bye. Next time. Bye.